This week, we're hunting antelope in New Mexico, girl style.
For all these girls on one hunt, I'm glad I'm at home.
That's a little too much estrogen for me.
I kill you.
I'm just glad I'm not there.
He is right there.
There he is right there. Smokey.
She was just on cloud 9.
109 yards.
Okay, ready?
He's getting up.
We finally decide this is it. Ready?
Yep.
Time to get up now.
Our lives move pretty fast, but it's only in the moment of the hunt that life slows down. It's not a matter of what we do, but how we do it. With passion, drive, and the challenge to accept nothing but our best. We are the wildlifers.
This week, we're leaving the boys at home, and it's an all-girl antelope hunt. Dan and I just love antelope meat, so we have 6 tags. We're leaving the enemy of fun at home. No boys allowed. This is gonna be awesome.
On this trip, we have 2 brand new hunters. So it's going to be pretty exciting to get them outside, learn to shoot, learn to stalk, and maintain their composure all at the same time. It ought to be interesting.
So I've invited ladies that work here on the ranch because the men always go on hunts with Dan, but the girls never get to go, so I'm excited about it.
Well, Stephanie likes to set up this all-women's hunt just to have the camaraderie of all girls and not have to put up with us guys, which on one hand is great. On the other hand, it's always a good idea to introduce new people to this sport that we love so much.
Dan and Stephanie, they give once-in-a-lifetime experiences to people that don't normally get to do that. And to do that, that brings joy to their heart. That's what this is all about.
So Lacey, this is Dustin's wife. I think she's been on an antelope hunt before, but she is so much fun. And then Hannah, that's Hagen's girlfriend. He's a guide that works here on the ranch. She's gonna get to go on her first hunt ever. She's never even had a true professional guided hunt. Loopy, she works in our kitchen, and I am so proud of Loopy. Loopy is become an American citizen this year. She's worked so hard, and I'm just proud of her. This is gonna be awesome to be able to take her on this hunt. And Joanne, her husband is a Texas State Trooper, and I just really thought she could use some time away just to rejuvenate herself and enjoy some time with some other women. And Teresa, she is one of the guide's wife, Chip, and this is a great opportunity for her. She's never got to do anything like this, and Chip's excited. He's gonna get to guide his wife on one of her first hunts. I couldn't think of a better group of ladies. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm glad y'all came. We're glad to be here.
Yeah.
So we're all kind of teamed up. Y'all are a team, and y'all are a team, and we're a team. So what's gonna be our team name?
We're gonna be the Antelope Slayers.
Yes. Okay. What about y'all?
You guys look like
we're to be continued. I'm not sure yet.
Lacey, she can't ever decide on anything.
We're the I Kill You team. We came up with the I Kill You team because Loopy is always making these faces like, I kill you. I mean, she's just like Ahmed on Jeff Dunham. It's hilarious.
I kill you.
So Loopy, Nikki, and I are headed out. First morning, we're not seeing a whole lot. See maybe 1 or 2 bucks we're thinking about might be shooters, but nothing we really thought was, worthy of Loopy and her first antelope. Loopy's worked here on the ranch for I can't tell you how many years. And she's so serious and she's so just dedicated. I really love her personality. We go places, we do things together. I've taken her on several other hunts with me, and she loves to do things and explore. She's a lot of fun to take along.
I'm very excited because it's the first time I'm going to the hunt with more with Stephanie. It's very good.
We're just kind of sitting around, glassing, and this antelope walks over the top of the hill.
You see him, Lucy? I see.
So we're like, hey, how about that one? And he was beautiful. I'm thinking, that's a good antelope, Loopy, let's take him. While Loopy and I are seeing a couple bucks, a couple does, the no-name team is...
Hey, we have a name now.
Yeah, we're mamas on a mission.
Anyway, like I was saying, the mamas on a mission are seeing a few bucks, a few does, and the antelope slayers, well, they're getting started seeing some good stuff too, so things are about to get interesting.
So it was the first morning we set out to hunt. We kind of had a longer drive than everybody else to go to our hunting spot, but we decided that I was going to shoot first.
No, he's chasing that doe. He's oblivious to us.
I seen a bunch of antelope, and I noticed there was a nice buck with them. And before I could even get my spotting scope set up, Hannah was looking through her glasses, and she's like, boy, that one looks really big. And when I looked at it in the glass, I was like, I'd never seen an antelope that big.
Cool, let's do it.
So my plan is we're gonna use the topography. There's just a little rise, probably about 200 yards from the buck. And I think if we can just stay along that, just out of his sight, we'll be able to pop up over the top and she'll have a really doable shot, especially as good as she's been shooting the last couple days.
Hannah is so much fun. She's energetic. She loves to hunt. This is gonna be exciting.
So finally we crest the hill. Chip says it's game on.
There he is right there. So we see this buck and it's amazing. And I am just so excited. We have to get this buck because this thing is a buck of several lifetimes potentially.
Smoked it.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So Hannah shoots and the buck just drops. It was a perfect shot and it's amazing because it's the biggest buck I've ever seen. She is the most excited I've ever seen anyone excited about anything. She is like super, super pumped. It's awesome.
How far away was he from you?
207 yards.
207 yards. You go, little
Right.
bit. I could hear the excitement in her voice. She was just on cloud 9.
I was just amazed. This was my first out-of-state hunt and that I had shot this trophy antelope. And I looked at Chip and he kept saying, I have never seen in my life an antelope this big. So I knew that I had done something special.
I actually got a text and I was just flabbergasted. I could not believe what I was looking at. I mean, he had every single thing you look for and then some.
Wasn't long after we got that call from Hannah that we see a nice buck. And I'm thinking, Loopy, this is a shooter.
I'm nervous but excited.
So we're making this game plan. Nick's game plan was, let's drive down the road, hike a mile, go up a hill, down a hill, stalk in, and shoot him. And I'm like, no. Let's walk down here, go behind the dam. He'll be like 100 yards from us, and let's shoot him around the end of the dam.
I like my idea way better.
We could do that too.
Did you see it? He was like, let's go that way, up the mountain, down the mountain.
It all depends on if
I'm
he
just like, let's
stays
walk
there.
over there and stay behind the ditch.
My idea, it's gonna work. So we're walking the opposite direction he is, so he doesn't really care, what we're doing. We get far enough out of sight and we cut and go behind the dam where he can't see us at all. And Nick's creeping and stalking and seeing where he's at. We get all the way to the end, and when he creeps around and looks around the edge of the dam, he is right there.
Okay.
Right there.
Can you see him good? Okay. When he stops, go ahead and shoot, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, girl. You got him. You got him. You got him, girl. You got him. You got him.
Watch him, Lupe.
You got him. You got him.
And and she makes a perfect shot. I am so proud of her. I have chills right now just thinking about it.
When I got the call that she got one on the first day, I was shocked. I was like, she actually hit one, and she was all excited. She even texted me that she got one, so I was excited for her. It was a great day.
Oh, he has the little kicker.
I told you he had jewelry. And look at the perfect shot.
Loopy, perfect shot. Loopy, that's exactly where you're supposed to hit him.
That's a nice putt. Nice cutters.
Loopy.
Look at that.
Fantastic.
Perfect shot.
Way to go, Loopy. Yes, so proud of you. Well, our first day was great because, you know, we killed, or we didn't, she, little bit here, killed the biggest, baddest, what'd you call it? He's super huge. And then Loopy shot her first one ever. I know. I mean, she did it perfect, like she's been hunting her whole life. All right, y'all ready? Ready. Let's go get him. You're gonna bring it in? Bring it in. Okay. With 2 down, 4 to go, Mama's on a mission. They are working hard to get on the board.
Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous.
It takes 2 people to open it.
Joanne and her family live here on the ranch. I just thought it would be a great opportunity for Joanne to get away and enjoy some time for herself. What better way to do it than on an antelope hunt?
When Stephanie first called me to go on this all-girls antelope hunt, I thought, oh my gosh, I've never killed anything with a gun. What am I gonna do?
He's a good one. I think we'll shoot him. He's nice.
Okay. Hey, MOMs, go
That's
get him.
right.
We missed.
I'm gonna range from right here and see how far we are. Okay, we're gonna try to get 40 more yards closer. We're about 230 right here.
So all I'm remembering at this moment is hold the crosshair steady and squeeze the trigger.
You hit him.
I hit him. Got him. Finally.
You got him.
I was really excited. First buck down with a rifle, I did it.
I was so excited to hear that Joanne had got her antelope.
That's right. We're on the board. It's my turn.
Now it's my turn. I'm really excited to have Chip as my guide, get back out there, see some more bucks, and find a great one. When Stephanie called me, I was so blessed to have this opportunity to get to come hunt with my husband and get to kill an awesome antelope.
The 3 stalk up over the hill and spot a buck bedded in the field.
274 yards. I think he's laying down.
We're gonna use a little ravine and I'll get her set up on the sticks, and I'm sure she's gonna do good. She always does.
Got him.
We get the text and see the picture of Teresa's buck. I mean, this is a fantastic buck. I am like, wow, Chip really scored for these 2 girls, Team Antelope Slayers. They did really good. It's gonna be hard to beat that team. Lacey is Dustin's wife, and Lacey is crazy, let me tell you.
That's right. She's all mine.
But she's so much fun. Why wouldn't we bring her on an antelope hunt? Lacey's a blast.
So Stephanie called and invited me on this girls only antelope hunt. And it was so much fun getting to bond with some great girlfriends. So all antelope kind of look the same. I want something kind of funky like me. Something that stands out and that people walk by and they go, ooh.
She's always looking for something a little bit funky.
That's pretty obvious, isn't it? Look at Dustin. She's got it.
So we're driving down the road and we're glassing, and sure enough, the funky buck is out there with 3 other bucks. What luck. So with 2 hours left, we found just what I ordered, a funky buck. So we got out of the truck and slowly we just made a beeline for the buck. He couldn't see us, he was grazing with about 4 other bucks. And so we just kept creeping, and we got up to about 200 yards. And this will be the longest shot that I've ever made. So I get my shooting sticks up, I put my gun on the shooting sticks, I put my crosshairs on the buck, and I'm in the zone. It's about to happen. I'm about to take this buck.
You're staying here without me.
No. Keeps quartering towards me.
You're gonna have to take that.
Okay.
You hit him. I'd hit him.
Yes!
Even if he lays down, which I think he's going to. Now he's dead. Congratulations. You got your weird buck.
Oh, he is super goofy. Look at
Great
him.
buck, Lacey. Awesome job.
Look how forward he is. Look, this hair that's growing through here. That's really neat.
Their whole horns are hair growing.
That is awesome. We're two for two.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, when she called me and said she got the buck, and then she told me she made a 200-yard shot, I'm proud of her.
I was excited because I knew it had to be a freak because Lacey's crazy and she likes freaky things. So I knew it had to be a freaky animal. This has been a great hunt so far. All the girls have tagged out, and now it's my turn. So I love to hunt, and part of hunting is deciding how you set up, where the wind is, where you need to go, what angle you need to be in. I love to do that. It's just so much fun. So when I go hunting with Nick, I like to make sure, my idea might be a good idea. And I just run it by him. It's not that I'm trying to be the guide. I just like to run it by him and see if he thinks. He doesn't always go with me, but he's learning.
You need to nature up that tree right there and come out the top.
That would probably work, really.
You know how I'm always trying to be the guide? And we couldn't see this antelope, and I was like, hey, there's a tree, Nick, you should climb that tree. So Ninja Nick, he climbs the tree. So when Nick sees this buck, he sees that the buck is looking away from us.
There he is.
So we just kind of start walking straight towards him, and there's nothing really around to scare him away, so we just keep going a little closer, and we finally decide this is it.
109 yards.
Okay, ready?
He's getting up.
Ready?
Yep. Shoot.
I missed him?
No, you hit him. He just went down. He tumbled. That was awesome.
Awesome, buck down.
He only went probably 50 yards after you hit him.
He didn't go. I'm so glad he went down.
Yeah, look at those horns.
When I see him, I realize what a great buck this is. And with all the antelope that we'd had down and the great experiences of hunting we've had, this has been a really awesome week for all of us.
This goofy
look at
thing
it.
going on back
I
here.
know, look at all that stuff. Oh, wow. Cool.
Good job, Steph. Nice shoot.
I know, thank you, Nick. Thank you so much. Well, I've been thinking about this over the time, and technically, we were really close second because Loopy got the second big antelope there. Hannah got the first, and Loopy got the second. If mine would have just been a little bit bigger, we would have won, but we were second. Team Antelope Slayer, they did awesome. I think they won.
We're living the wildlife.
Knowing how competitive Stephanie was, it felt really great to be on the winning team.
So the Antelope Slayers definitely won for the week. Hannah's buck was awesome.
They all had a great time. What I look forward to, all the antelope meat coming home.
So I was ready for them to be home and, bring home my two dozen pieces of antelope meat so that Lupe could get to doing what she does best, and that is adding pounds to my waistline.
So now that we're home, we get to enjoy friendship and a good meal. Lupe has cooked the antelope meat, and we get to invite everybody over, have a great time, and it ends a great hunt. I mean, this has been an awesome week. I'm just so happy and blessed and thankful that we get these opportunities to do things like this.
For all your Wildlifers social media needs, make sure to follow them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.